trip here. And I'm not going to look directly at the camera because I need my eyes, and there's a flash in the camera, it blinds me. But, like I said, my wife bought this plane over here. And we fitted it with a Spektrum receiver that's got AS3X. The AS3X is pre-programmed, and on this plane, the servos in the wings, on the ailerons, are sort of opposite to what the previous plane that this was programmed for was set to. So what I have to do is, I either needed to buy the cable and reprogram the receiver, which I cannot do right now, or find some way to make the servos spin in the opposite direction. And I'm going to show you exactly how to make servos spin in the opposite direction. Okay, so take that big ass battery, plug this in into our servo tester, give it some power, plug the servo in, and I'm just going to put an arm in it so we can see what's going on. Whoops. So pretty much that's the way it moves right now. And I need it to go in the opposite direction. Now just to confirm this, where's the cover that I had for this little servo? I don't know. I lost the cover. Damn it! How can you lose the cover? I'll find it. It can't be that hard to find, it's just a black cover. But I'll get back to you as soon as I found the cover. Okay, so I found the casing. I just accidentally knocked it off the table onto the floor. Hey, I got caught by another propeller, by the way. How many times am I going to get hit by props? Beyond me. So, now, I've already reversed this one. So that one's in the correct direction. I need to reverse it for this one. I've had to take the servos out of here, and they're going to go in like this, and they're going to go in like that. And I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about if I can find the other push rod. Take it down, plug it in. Okay, so logically, if this is the way, right, and it's going to have this AS3X SAFE business going on, we would need it to do the following. So, just going to plug this in for a second. Power the transfer tab, it will do that with a gyro spine bearing. Okay, so now, what's supposed to happen here is, when this plane tilts that way, the aileron is supposed to go down to counter it. But as you can see, the aileron goes up, which would make it continue to roll. So what we need is, when the plane tilts this way, we need the aileron. Look, if it goes this way, the aileron goes down. It's the wrong way, because then it's just going to help the plane carry on this way. So what we need is, when the plane banks this way, the aileron is supposed to catch the air at the bottom, push the plane back up this way. I have no idea how, in God's name, I can swap these servos around to make it do that. So I'm not going to bother to swap the servos around. I'm not going to bother placing them differently. I'm just going to swap the wires around inside the servo. Now bear in mind, this will ruin your warranty. I don't really think you get a warranty on airplanes. And besides, it's inside the servo. Who's going to know, right? So, now we need to reverse the servo. Okay, so what you need for this is a nice soldering knife with a very fine tip. Gotta have a very fine tip. You have to disassemble the servo by taking out the screws, and then you have to look at this over here. Now there's 2 wires over there on the motor, and then there's 3 wires down there on this little chip. The 2 wires on the motor needs to be reversed, and then this little chip over here sort of senses where the servo is and tells the motor when to stop. So when you reverse the servo, you've got to reverse the wires on the motor, and you've got to reverse 2 of the wires on the little chip, theoretically. I did it with the last servo, and that servo is up and running. I need my helping hands to hold. I've got really crappy helping hands, and they come off banged, just by the way. They really suck. This is just a damp cloth to clean all soldering. And you know what the problem is? I've got this really thick solder, and it doesn't really do me much justice. Okay, so with a pair of tweezers or whatever you want to use, and bear in mind I don't have the most stable hands, so if I can do this, anybody can. You just gotta, I mean, it's just hot. Just gotta desolder that. Get it to go out the way. And then we're gonna grab this one here. And desolder that. And out. Tiny bit of solder comes out of my arm. And then you're gonna swap them. Now for the 2 on the inside. And I also melted 2 insulating wires together. Now what I like to do is, and I really like to do this just because I don't trust myself, I like to take I melted the servo. I like to take a bit of hot glue and just stick it in the back and let it run down and pop it into the front. And I melted the servo a little bit, struggling with the soldering line. But you know what? I don't care about that. As long as that servo's reversed and my wife can have her AS3X working, I don't care. Keep that back in. Out. Just dry it. I'll try and stick this back in so that it dries together. These screws are going to keep this cover back on. I'm sorry for melting it. We put it inside on the care. And do okay. And now, the big truth, it's nothing but the truth. Do we of a working servo. Well, have I rolled it? Next reverse. Well done, Ashley. You can compliment yourself. Give myself a bravo. Study. Send to the servo, pop the horn on, test it.
Yay.
Nope. Throws. Okay. Now, when I put this control arm back on, and I bend the plane with the AS3X, it should react accordingly. So I just did a trim this a little bit. Because when I swapped the servos over, I tried a different sort of thingamabob, which didn't work, but that forced me to screw the trims out. Now if I plug this in, what should happen over here is, when I bank to the left or to the right aileron would go down to bring it back up straight. So, I know what's going on. Switch it on. And it goes down. So we plug both rings in. Good. I don't advise plugging servos in while the receivers on. Okay, so it should happen here is that one goes up and this one goes down, which brings it straight. And if I bank this way without giving any inputs on the switch, that one goes down and this one comes up, and that should bring me straight. And that's AS3X SAFE mode from Spektrum on the Hobby King Trade. Super. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.